Hello, my lovely hummingbirds. How's it going, everyone? Ooh, my voice. So, on today's episode of A Grain of Salt here on Pop Culture, we are doing a pick a card with a twist. So, instead of picking a card, you are choosing a lighter from these lighters specifically. Yes, they all have pretty picture on them. What are we covering? Well, for today's pick a card / pick a lighter, we are doing what's holding you back. More specifically, what bridge needs to be burned? What is the thing that you need to leave in the goodbye so that you can move forward in all of your radiant, joyous abundance and everything good that is to come? So yeah, take all the time that you need and go ahead and make your selection. Hello, my lovely hummingbirds. Hello, my lovely pile one. If you picked this lighter with the little fucking candies and shit, pretty sure it's candy. If not, I have bamboozled myself. Then this is your pile. Welcome. For your decks today, we are using the Modern Witch Tarot deck and the Oracle of the Fairies. So let's get started. What are we covering? Well, as I stated, this is all about what you need to cut off from your life, what you need to burn the bridge on, what is holding you back. And the 3 specific questions that we are asking ourselves in today's pick a card are as follows. What is holding you back? What is an obstacle? And what should you do about it? Plus, we're gonna get a little message at the end there with a special guest deck. The affirmation cards. It is the Affirmator deck from Purple Canyon, or as I call her, Evangeline, because she is just as beautiful as a magnolia in May. I did it because, like, you know, it has a little star on the back, but yeah, anyway. I feel like the vibe that you're giving me, pile one, is very joyous, very, like, you are very cute, you are very happy, you are very in your energy of, like, really not reliving your childhood, but definitely feeding your inner child. But to some degree, you feel like you have to explain yourself over it. And the fact that you picked candy, you are probably a very bright, bubbly person that loves candy and colors and all things fun, or you were sitting there and you're like, I could use a little joy and color in my life. Either way, let's get started, shall we? All right, tell me what is holding back my pile one. Thank you, Spirit. What is holding back my pile one? So we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Pentacles, and 9 of Cups. Tell me, Spirit, why is this an obstacle for them? Why is this an obstacle for them? Why is this an obstacle for them? Doesn't want to come out. You don't think this is an obstacle, do you? You don't see an issue with it. You're very, like, you got this laissez-faire little fucking attitude going on, pile one. Baby, no. All right, come on. Let's talk about it. You're probably like, I don't want to talk about it. Why is it an obstacle? Oh. Pile one? Not you out here getting fucking taken advantage of money-wise. Baby, what are you doing? For your next 3 cards of why is it an obstacle, we got Temperance, Ace of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. Ooh. What you should do about it. Damn. pile 1. Universe really said, dump them. All right. So, my lovely pile 1s, this is what I'm getting. What is holding you back? You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, both in reverse, the Nine of Cups, and the Three of Cups, clarifying it all. So what the vibe that I'm getting from this baby, not only are you doubting your fucking awesomeness as the Queen of Pentacles, you are really in this space of like, damn, am I really fucking good at what I'm doing at all? Because you're sitting there with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You're like, I'm not seeing the fruits of my labor. I'm not seeing this shit pop off like it was supposed to. What the hell is happening when you were promised this Nine of Cups? You were promised abundance and success and prosperity, probably by the people that surround you, whether it is friends, family, but I'm getting love. Because, baby, why is it holding you back? You have Temperance, you have Ace of Cups, you have Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles underneath it. You literally, and this isn't for everybody, but you ended up in a sugar daddy, sugar mama situation unknowingly. So you are providing, and I'm getting like, not just providing for one person that you're fucking around with, you're providing for everybody that's in this group. Okay, and now that you are, what I'm starting to see for you is like, you're opening yourself up to the possibility of other people that are more aligned with you, that seem to be more like, in the sense of like, damn, they're looking at the situation and they're advising you, and you're just sitting here like, how is it so clear for you when I've been in it and I clearly have not seen, right? You need to trust these new people, not the old people that you were dealing with that put you in the situation of like doubt and discontentment, but definitely the new tribe that's coming in, the new people that are there that are like, hey, maybe you shouldn't go do that if you have a like business meeting at 7 in the fucking morning, like get it together. Maybe you should think about taking them to a trip to Paris if they cussed you out and threw a fucking drink in your face last Tuesday. Wow, that's not for everybody either. But you are a very, like, I see you as this very, I don't want to say you have golden retriever vibes, but you definitely have this, like, you're very joyful. Like, you don't see the point in causing harm or using other people. And sadly, because of your view in life, you've been used by people that want to be like you or be you in some way, because they view like, it's not fair that you have all this abundance and all this privilege and all this shit when like they've had to do X, Y, and Z to get where they're at. Well, sucks to say, but they're shitty people. If they are thriving in toxicity, they're not the people for you. With why is it an obstacle? It has removed you from your level-headedness. It has thrown you out of whack. It has put you in this disproportionate place of balance. It has pushed you away from your true cup of love. It has taken all of your resources and finances, and it has stopped you from seeing the fruits of your labor grow. And you're sitting here in this notion of, but I love them, but I've known them, but it was supposed to be them that I have all of this with, and it's all going to shit. Why? Because it's not them. And the universe is literally saying, dump them, with, I'm gonna get into it in a second, of the obstacles. So for your fairy card, you got Wait for Winter in the reverse. The card reads, during the colder months, the Fairy Queen of Winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. What I'm getting for this is this cup of love that you were supposed to offer somebody or receive from somebody. You were supposed to already do this shit when it was snowing outside, and you didn't because you were under the impression that where you were at was good enough. Where you were at was everything you've known. Where you were at was a quote-unquote guaranteed success. And Winter Fairy was like, damn, you dumb. You're really not getting it, are you? With love. But baby, these people are no good for you. Because instead of bringing forward all this abundance and success, the universe was like, I can't give you this. I can't give you all this amazing shit that's meant for you because these toxic ass people that are surrounding you are going to continue taking advantage of it until they leave you dry and out in the fucking cold. And why is it an obstacle? It made you lose faith. You got Wish Wisely in the reverse here. And it says, use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. You didn't do that, did you? You were like, nah. No, this is what it is. You were very stubborn. Like, this is how it's supposed to go because I did everything right. I did everything I was told. For a lot of you, family has a really big influence in this. And babe, let me tell you something that, like, I had a really hard conversation with my parents at a point in time. Also, you feel very stagnant in communication and you feel like if you offer... Oh, baby. You are not... Okay, so we're going to get into these in a second. Bonus cards. But something that my parents told me a while back, we had a really difficult conversation about me launching the whole Cafecito Conversación series. And I told him, I was like, hey, so like... you know, it's gonna be a hard series and I gotta talk about like the endo journey and all this stuff and blah blah blah, and I was like, and it's gonna involve y'all, and they were like, yeah, that's fine. And I was like, are you sure? And one of the things that they said to me, besides, well, we can't stop you now because you've grown, you're not gonna stop even if we tell you, they also said, at the end of the day, the person that's gonna live with the consequences of the choices you make is you. Yes. But also, the only person that's going to live your life is you. So if you're not happy living the way you're living, then maybe you got to change some shit. If you're not happy surrounded by the people you're surrounded by, in the situation that you're surrounded by, you got to change that shit. And with Wish Wisely, one, you didn't wish wisely. Two, you were wishing when the universe was screaming through a megaphone, hey, we'll give it to you, but you gotta leave them. And you're like, earplugs in, this is what I want. They're not fucking listening. Take out the earplugs. That's not the people for you. That's not your tribe. That's not your person. Okay, you've known them. Who fucking cares? Oh, family, yeah, they just want you for money because they see that you're the one that's actually gonna get it and they're using you. Like, that's not for everyone, but for some of you, if it resonates, it resonates. And what I'm seeing with all this blue and purple we already have going on, you were communicating with the person the universe told you it was in the 5D. And now you don't see them in the 5D. And you're like, what the fuck? Where are they? Where is my person? Why can't I see my person? And then you got a little thing from the fucking universe and they were like, well, we told them what you did. We told them you didn't choose them. We told them you were like, I'm cutting the cord because it's too uncertain and scary over there, so I'm not going to go after you when this is already established. And they're moving on and they're doing their shit and living their life purpose anyway because, well, surprise, they were our gift to you. You're a bonus for them. No offense, respectfully. But they were your gift. And the only way that you were guaranteed this abundance and success was with them, because you have a mission to achieve together. For some of you, if it resonates, this is a divine union. For some of you, this is your soulmate. For some of you, this is your twin. For some of you, this is a past life relationship. Not everyone is this an ex. So for some of you, if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't. Okay, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But for some of you, this is an ex. Free will exists. My loves, do with it what you will. But for some of you, this person, this Empress, is someone that you at least know them, or you're about to. And they are a fucking wish fulfillment. Like, you sit there, when, because you're gonna have to, I'm sorry to say, even though you're scared. So, bonus card time. You are terrified. 8 of Wands in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, 3 of Wands in reverse. You are fucking scared shitless because you probably know this person, as I stated, or of them well enough to know that, like, when you come in with this communication of, hey, I want to offer you something, but I know you might throw it in my face and it might not be good enough. That's your own insecurities. Work on that. I don't know how to put my heart on my fucking sleeve and tell you the truth, because damn, I chose the other person. I chose demon time. I chose chaos instead of being with you, because frankly, I was having more fucking fun and I wanted to. And or for some of you, the familial pressure aspect of it, of like, damn, I can't let my family down because there's a plan and all this stuff. For some of you, this was a fucking arranged, I was gonna say ordained. Some of you already got married and are filing for divorce. That is not for everyone though, and that's why it's messy. We're gonna get, hold on. We're gonna use our Love Angel Oracle cards too, because I'm being called to do so. So we're definitely gonna get more info on the situation, because I gotta tell you what you're gonna have to do. And I don't know if it's something that you really want to do. It's like you do, but you don't. You're still a little conflicted. And honestly, it's fear-based. And I'm gonna need you to get it together and not have it be so fear-based. So, God, Spirit, Angels, Ancestors, Divine Beings, Holy Guides. What does pile 1 need to know about this person? Oh, that's meant for them. What do they need to know about this Empress? What does pile 1 need to know about the Empress? Yep. Perfect. Beautiful. I love to see it. Forgiving and learning. So as you release and heal this past, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. With this past and having that like word slip up, this past month is what I was hearing. You have been working really hard to heal individually, heal on your own, work on your shit. But my love, to some degree, especially because this is a divine union that you're heading towards, there is only so much you can do by yourself before it becomes a trabajo de dos, a job for two, something that both of you have to work on together to build and move forward. Because this person, this Empress, the first card that came out was engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, which probably scares the fuck out of you, but they are your true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Embrace it, because you deserve love, baby. You are lovable, my pile ones. You truly are. And if these people have made you feel like you're not, because you're just simply a fuckboy that gets it in with whoever they can get it in because they don't know what true love is and blah 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 blah. This was a scheme. This was a plot. your friends and your, for some of you, fiance, wife, or committed partner, significant other. They were essentially and not everyone had like the same reason for using you, but everyone had their own reason for using you. For one of the friends specifically, I'm getting like, they know that if they were to encourage you to go to your person, because they know it's your person, which is kind of fucked up because that means they also know your person. If they were to encourage you to move forward to this, they would lose you. For some of you, this is a person that wants to romantically be involved with you and they haven't like found the way to say it because either they are same sex as you or it's like a religious factor thing, some it's a cultural thing, for others it's just like they're scared shitless that because they know that like you don't necessarily view them in that way. And for others of you, it's simply for the fact that like they don't want you to be ahead of them. Like it's the concept of like, okay, say it's the single friend in the group and then everyone around starts coupling up, right? Everybody starts booing up and then they're like, damn, I'm gonna be left alone. And then you're the only other single friend in the group and they're like, I can't lose them. They are my single friend. We are the ones that are supposed to be single together. I can't let them move on. I can't let them achieve all this stuff. And for some of you, it is envy based. They don't want you to find your love before they find their love. It's like they have this weird fucking competition thing going on with you. But what is the universe asking you to do, my love? Well, we have the Five of Cups in reverse, the Lover's card, Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Empress, and Pure Intentions. The Fairy of Manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely, manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. It is literally the Wish Wisely card. Like, you're getting a fucking second chance, bitch. Like, respectfully. I don't know why I called you a bitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my lovely pal ones. That just... Hello. You probably, I want to cry. I want to hug you now. So what like popped into my head was you have a friend, you have an angel looking over you, you have someone that you knew in this lifetime that passed away probably at a young age. And that's who like came through and was like, get it together, bitch. Like, it's like, oh my God. And I am so sorry. I did get that, like, they took their own life. And that, again, this is not for everyone, but that is not something that is easy to get over. I love you. I'm sorry that happened. From the bottom of my heart, I understand. And I hope that you are not praying to them, but, like, I'm getting that you used to talk to them when you were confused, and when all of this happened and you started just like fucking going in your shit, you would, and you thought you were going crazy because you would hear them or like remember something they had told you before and you were just like, no, what the fuck? That was them trying to guide you of like, hey, these people, this situation is not good for you, you shouldn't be here, go over there. And you were just like, what the fuck? I'm losing my mind. No, baby, you were awakening to your spiritual prowess and powers and all this good shit. But you were just out here being dumb. Oh my goodness, being stubborn is for sure. Now, with the Five of Cups, what I'm getting is you need to stop crying over spilled milk, babe. You need to let the situation go. Let it, like, leave it over there. do what you need to do in order to reevaluate what you learned from this past situation of like, okay, this is not love. Love does not feel this way. Let me move towards my person, even if the offer is not what you think it should be. Because what I'm getting from the Four of Pentacles here, where you were was like top of your fucking game, very established. You were like very boom, boom, boom with everything. And now you feel like very unbalanced, very like, what the fuck do I do? But essentially, what the universe is telling you here with this, you gotta let go. You gotta let go of the stress. And I'm getting fear because while your Empress might be this abundant as baddie, spiritually, mentally, physically, now you're trying to smash. I can't with you. Physically, you want to eat them up and you're just like, give it to me, right? Financially, you're the one that's well off. You're the one that, for some of you, you come from money. You come from a like very wealthy or prominent family, things like that. If you are, buy a reading from my Calendly. Shameless plug. But and they might not be that, but with the pure intention card here, also what I'm getting is like, they're your pretty little fairy princess. Like, hello. You have always seen them as like a very magical, whimsical being, often probably fucking naive. And you're just like, bitch, what are you doing? Like, get it together. Which is the same thing that like your friend is telling you. So, you've also seen them as very like the outward persona that they have to the world, which some of them might be recognized for what they do or like are going to be. They're definitely going to be. And you also see that potential, which is also like the part that slightly scares the fuck out of you, because you might not be in the public eye per se. Like, you're known in your field, you're known in your workspace, but like you're very reserved. Like, you don't do a lot of shit out in the public, right? Like, you're not just you were out in the streets, but like it wasn't known. You get what I'm saying? So, and somebody has something on you and you're scared because you think it directly impacts your person. It might not, but whether you like it or not, babe, you're gonna have to have that conversation with them. Whatever it is that you did with whomever it is that you did it with, you are gonna have to be open with your Empress and be like, hey, so I kind of did this. And they might just look at you and be like, okay, why did you take so long to say that? And they're not doing it from like a mean space or anything like that. Also, they're not going to use you for your money. While you are, I am getting like, you know, you're going to have to provide for them and things like that. This person is not going to use you in the ways that you've been used before, because not only are you smarter and wiser now, right? They also don't want to. Like, they are more concerned with like fulfilling their life purpose and doing the shit that they need to do to get shit done and get shit right, so that, you know, universe doesn't spite them. That, oh my god. I like your person. I don't like that other energy, which is why I stopped talking about them, because it made my stomach hurt and I didn't like it. So, and your girl has endo, so I'm not trying to deal with like stomach issues unless I absolutely have to. But the other thing that you fear is like, you might be financially involved with these people, or your family is, so you know that some of them for sure you're not going to like get rid of, so to speak. You're not, I'm like turning the cards, it's like you're turning the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. Evolving, I just saw evolving. Oh, you are evolving, baby. So this is just some like little final messages from the universe for you because you need it. God, spirit, angels, ancestors, divine beings, holy guides. What is a reminder that my pile 1 needs to know? What do they need to know about themselves? What do they need to know about the situation, about this obstacle? How should they move forward? And what is it that they need to understand about their person, about what they are being instructed to do by the universe? Also, your person is like, your person might be like slightly intimidating. Like you might be intimidated by them a little bit because they are very direct. They're very forward. And you're just looking at them like, fuck, I know their asses are gonna say something. Okay. All right, so for your final advice here, we have my success, strength and food, yes and no, and we're gonna get into that. Finances, taking control, evolving came out again. Release, acceptance, new bonds. Love to see it. Also with the acceptance, all I heard is like, you know how people be joking like, oh, the old ball and chain, right? That's not gonna be a thing when you get with your person. Like, you're not gonna feel like a dog on a leash. Jeez. Oh God. Dump them. What's the fucking... So, mind you, Emperor and Empress is like solely an energy-based thing, right? Divine feminine, divine masculine, all that. But I heard like TikTok sound of like, he's not the love of your life. He's literally just a guy. Hit him with your car. Literally the vibe I'm getting, like, these people are not meant to be in your forever, and they were taking a lot of time, a lot of your control and power away from you, and you need to really just like start reevaluating of where you can start placing the necessary boundaries so that you can move forward to where you're supposed to be. So with my success here, sorry, I have to like lean a little bit because my contacts are starting to fog over. I define my own success in life. Some people want money, others want happiness. My definition of success is what I intentionally choose. I love this card. I will roll up my sleeves and ponder what success means to me, then work hard to reach those goals. With strength and food, which, like, watch what you're eating. Like, I feel like this goes a little bit beyond just food-wise for you, because, as I stated, you were, like, you were tearing up the town. You were partying, and, like, you gotta watch what you're eating, too, because you have to... Your person hasn't been as active as you have been. And if you're still being active with some of these people, and we're talking about sexually, you shouldn't be trusting some of these people because they might not even know who they're messing around with, is what I'm getting. Strength and food. Food provides me with the strength to move through each day. I listen to my body and what it wants and needs, and those signals are ever changing. Feeding my body is a powerful connection with nature. And then yes and no as your clarifiers. So the card reads, I'm always allowed to say the word no, even to people that I love. To say yes at all times may lead to exhaustion and mental fatigue. I can help others, but I must also help myself preserve my energy. So with the food, with the success, with the yes and no, for your obstacle, as I stated, it's placing those boundaries, babe. It's saying, you know what, I can't go out to every fucking party. I can't go out to eat with y'all every fucking time. I don't want to go there. I can't spend time with y'all simply because I need to recuperate. And if they are fighting you every step of the way for like you to do things that are for your improvement and betterment, then why are you around these people? Also, your person, it's hilarious, but they love food, and you know they love food. So the easiest way that like you guys are going to be able to have a civilized conversation without you immediately wanting to rip all of their clothes off is go out to eat. Go sit your asses somewhere. But, oh, why? I'm sorry. I know you're just looking at me right now, but why are you... Bitch. Hello. And that's funny. I don't know if you heard that dog bark, but no seas perro. So, fucking, what I saw was Danny Zuko when he takes Sandy out to eat, and they're like, you know, with all the menus and shit, trying to hide from everyone. Why are you trying to hide this shit? They know your person, don't they? The drama. So, who gives a fuck? Eventually, regardless, people are gonna see it all together. Why are you so afraid of being seen with your person? Do you see them as like a step down? Do you see them as like chaos? Are you concerned about what people are gonna say about them? Like, baby, let me tell you the only difference about you and your fucking person. And this might hurt some of you, but the only difference is they were out and about living their life, doing what they had to. They just weren't too pussy to own up to their shit about it. You have been. And if someone were to go and shine a little fucking flashlight on all the dirt that you were doing and probably even speaking about them, everyone would view you exactly the same way. And a lot of people do. They just don't say it to your face because they like your money. Your person just simply likes you. So the choice really is going to be yours of what you do, okay? That was a little aggressive there. Finances. I can spend or save my money how I see fit. I have worked hard to own what I have, and it is my choice. And my choice alone. Okay, what I'm getting from that is your family, but we're gonna leave that alone. How to use it. No one can take the freedom away from me. Taking control. I cannot control how people treat me, interact with me, or communicate with me. I only control my own actions and responses. I will not be affected by how others view me. Instead, I will embrace my own self-love and self-assurance for guidance. What did I just say about, like, if someone shined a flashlight, they'd see you the same way that they see your person? Like, I understand, like, the whole thing about being reserved and being discreet and all this stuff, but, like, the way that your person is being viewed, is there even grounds for it? Like, while they might have been, like, out here doing what they were doing, living life and whatever bullshit, to some degree, they kept a lot of shit close to the chest. And a lot of what you've heard might just simply be rumors. And regardless, who's gonna be with them? Everybody else or you? Evolving. Every day my body and mind evolve. My mind welcomes not welcomes, jeez. Maybe, for my mind welcomes, maybe you're welcoming in the thought of this person even being your person. It might be difficult to, like, you might be in the sense of, like, oh shit, I didn't think it'd be them. Of everyone on God's green earth, I can't believe it's them. My candle just flickered extra hard right now That might be your thought process there. Anyway, every day, my body and mind evolve. My mind becomes wise. My body becomes seasoned. You are a horny little bastard. I love you, pile one. Each day that I heal and change, the more sure of myself I become. I rise tall like mountains, touch clouds, never to be trampled. Getting a few different things from that. So the first one, first off, why did I make it sound like I was fucking smoking? Sharon is carrying out. I'm kidding. Definitely getting the sensation of you probably, right? But also, when I said rise tall like a mountain, I cannot tell y'all what I saw because YouTube will yell at me. But I was like, not rising tall like a mountain. And then with the trampled, I saw like a little mischievous grin from my lovely pile ones. And some of you might like it when people literally walk on you in the bedroom. Don't know how this became so saucy already, but here we are. Your final messages. And when so first off, one of the things that I want to go back to, when I talked to you about that has to do with your family, and I was like, but we're gonna leave it alone. We're gonna put a pin in it for now. You need to have the strength. Like, there are ways to put your foot down of how you're going to choose to live your life without it being disrespectful. You choosing to live your life in the way that makes you happy, it should not be seen as an act of disrespect to your family. And if it is, fuck them. Go do it anyway, because when they are no longer, and if this is a parent, and I'm sorry that I'm saying it like this, but when they are no longer on God's green earth, the person stuck living that life is going to be you, not them. While at times, yes, it can be done for protection, or it can be done because they might see something we don't yet see, things of that nature. Sometimes parents also act out of their own traumas, their own fears, and their lack of understanding of the situation, because baby, what I'm getting is, mentioned it earlier, you did your own, not you dug your own grave, no seas dramática, dramático. Don't be so fucking with the theatrics, but it's not you dug your own grave, but you definitely are the reason that you're in this situation to begin with. Because if you were out here talking shit on your person, babe, what do you expect everyone's gonna think about your person? And that's probably why you're scared, because you gotta own up to your shit of like, not only do I have to tell my person that I talk shit on their name, but also I have to tell the people that I actually want to keep in my life from this group. Yeah, so I might have bullshitted on like half of what I said because I was scared and insecure and da-da-da-da. If they're meant to be in your life, they'll understand. They'll scold you. Confirmation, they'll scold you. Be like, you're an idiot, but they will understand. Release. Did I show you the other ones? I hope so. I release all jealousy that my body is holding on to. Instead, I extend a feeling of joy and compassion for others that succeed around me. This frees my mind and body to focus on the good entering my life. Oh my god, my ear is ringing. It's time to let go of self-limiting beliefs and thoughts and doubts, and also stop. You probably know who your competition for your person is what I heard. No, you don't. First off, one of the rules in the spiritual journey, my love, is even when you know something, you know absolutely not a motherfucking thing. Because, well, the universe likes surprises too, and they're like, I can't show you everything, otherwise you'd be bored. Don't focus on the outer aspects. Like, first off, your finances are completely fine. You are abundant, you are prosperous. The only thing holding you back is the people surrounding you. You need to kick them away. Flick them off. And you need to, like, own up to your shit. Accept that, like, you fucked up. You did some dirt. Go face your person. Be like, hey, I fucked up. I did some dirt. How do we move past this? And work on building those relationships that really are meant for you in the future. I'm grabbing another incense stick, okay? Because this one ran out already. We're gonna do some lavender this time. Ah, it smells so pretty. I'm trying to light it in the can. I did it. Perfect. Acceptance. To have total acceptance of others, I must first gain full acceptance of myself. So I allow myself to live as me, not how I want others to perceive me. Nothing I do is upsetting, embarrassing, or intolerable. I am simply me, and that is good enough. Because it is. Okay. New bonds, healthy relationships are forthcoming in my near future. When I least expect it, I will welcome new, flourishing people into my life. I manifest positive meetings, conversations, and introductions, and relinquish this control to the universe. Let go and let God, baby. Work on yourself, yes. But let go of, like, not just toxic behaviors. Let go of this notion that, like, I don't know who put it into your head that you are not good enough. I don't know who put it into your head that you're a dweeb or a dork or a nerd or all these, like, things that are not bad things, but they were labeled as such. And that you would be seen as whatever, right? Let it go. Okay, we are too grown to be placed in boxes. If you haven't heard, being a nerd, being a dork, being a geek is in. It's cool now, apparently. It's cool now, so you know, you got fucking... Look, if Henry Cavill and George Manganiello can be out here fucking with their D&D tournaments and shit, so can you, babe. Okay? Like, if you, like, you're out here sexy, successful, fucking doing all this shit, being in old patterns that are harming you, no. There's no point for it. So, that's it for your reading for today here on YouTube, my lovely pile ones, if this is where you're leaving me. Also, please drink water. Please drink lots of water. Gotta hydrate your life. And keep being you. You're incredible. You are absolutely amazing. You deserve beautiful things. So do the people around you, but they should be doing what they need to do in their own personal lives to work towards those beautiful things, not completely dependent on you and your wallet. You have a person that you're meant to provide for, and you know that. So move towards them and stop spending time with someone just because, oh, I've known them for this amount of time. I know it's easier said than done, but if the universe is saying dump them, then dump them. Okay, that's it for me for today. As always, les mando mucha paz, muchos besos, y les recuerdo que miren hacia la luna, sending you much peace, many kisses, and Hermione's always look up at the moon. I love you all so much. I'll catch you on the next one. I'll catch you tomorrow if you are so inclined. And if you want to stick around for the other piles and see whatever other messages come up, you can definitely do that too. Click the link in the description. If you want some more advice, go ahead and book a reading with me, your lovely host, through my Calendly. And yeah, that's it. Okay, I love you. Bye, pile one. I hope this helped. Hello, my lovely hummingbirds. Hello, my lovely pile two. if you picked this gorgeous lighter with a tulip and or rose on it, then this is your reading. And as your decks for this reading, we have the Tarot Egipcios and the Cosmic Cat Oracle Wisdom cards. How's it going, my lovely pile twos? I hope you are doing well. I hope things are good. I'm like getting like kind of sad vibes. With all this yellow, you might need a little bit of sunshine and joy to like get things flowing back on track. It's gonna be okay, and I hope we can get some clarity for you, because as I stated in the beginning, we are going to be covering what is holding you back, why is it an obstacle, what does the universe want you to do about it, and just some like little clarifiers and, you know, good to know, some little affirmations from our affirmation deck from Purple Canyon, or as I like to call her, Evangeline. She's as pretty as a magnolia in May. Oh my god. I need y'all to do a cleanse. Holy shit. Baby. We're gonna wait and see if like the universe agrees with me on this one, but fuck my life. So take this if it resonates. If it doesn't, it's not for you, babe. But alguien les está haciendo mal de ojo. Someone is literally fucking putting the evil eye on you. Someone is casting spells. I'm getting your obstacles is not particularly you, but like what people are trying to do to you, babe. Holy shit. Like, someone really does not want to see you succeed, and fuck them. Like, I don't like this. Okay. God, spirit, angels, ancestors, divine beings, holy guides, and we ask you now, please protect my pile too. Please return it all to sender, okay? May. And if you accept this prayer, my loves, just say I accept, amen, whatever you want to say. This space is cleansed, this space is protected, this space is guarded from any and all harm and anyone trying to harm them. Anyone setting spells towards my pile too and towards me, cleansing them, it is immediately returned back to sender. Tenfold, mine and pile two's guides are in charge of how that is going to happen. But we are protected, okay? We are guided, we are blessed, we are guarded, we are not putting up with people and their bullshit. Because, geez. It's a guy. It's a guy, it's a fuck boy. That's, geez. Okay, we're gonna get into that. Hi, my lovely pile twos. We need you to do some cleansing, okay? Do a bath. Do a bath with the water, and as it's draining, just imagine all the ugly, all the yuck going away. God, spirit, angels, ancestors, divine beings, holy guides. What do my lovely pile twos need to know? What is the obstacle that is in their way? Okay, that is trying to impede them. Oh. Hello? It's a group of people. Oh, I don't like this. What? Why is this an obstacle? Oh, hell no. Universe, what do they need to do about it? I am upset right now. I am livid, okay? I am livid. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Okay. So, first up, oh my God. There you are again. Hello. So we got a few bonus cards for you. We're going to get into the bonus cards during the reading and all that good shit. But interesting. Okay. My lovely pile ones. This pile one. Hello, pile one. This is not about you. You might have been called to pile one. Pile one. Interesting. So pile one's obstacles were also people, and either you're coming from pile one to get a little bit more clarifier on like who these people are, or you are pile one's person because they got an empress that they're supposed to be heading towards. And get the fuck out. Or you might be directly involved in this situation some way. Like, you might be the person giving pile one advice on what to do here. Hi, my intuitive baddies. How's it going? Damn. Either you are a friend that I channeled, or you were related to the person that I mentioned in pile one that had passed for them, or somehow involved with them, because you guys have like very similar vibes going on, but pile one. What y'all doing here? I said it was okay. You could watch other piles. This shit wild. Alright, my lovely pile twos. If you are so inclined to watch pile one after your reading, go ahead and do so. I'm gonna say probably go watch that first, and this will make probably more sense to you, because I feel like you're the middleman. You, babe, are being thrown into this situation because you also have lessons to learn from these like conspiring ass people over here, but you have some co-conspirators. This is fucked up. Oh my god. So you like stress, my whole body itches right now. You are very, very, one, divinely guided, while you are divinely protected because you're around all these snakes, essentially, is the vibe that I'm getting. You need to work on your protection a little harder. You're related to pile one by some way, shape, or form is what I'm getting, and or very like close, but you definitely are part of pile one's soul tribe, their soul family. At first I thought, you know, maybe you're the empress of this person, but I'm definitely not getting that. So yeah, if you're looking to get answers for that, babes, and you thought you were the empress from one, no, this is not it. You're not in this pile. You don't, pile two. So, I don't know what is happening. God. Pile two. What is an obstacle for you that you need to release? Well, so you have the King and Queen of Swords. You have the Temperance card, which pile one, that's you if you're watching. And you have the Page of Swords, which, my love, I'm feeling is you. Because, as I said, you're an intuitive baddie, right? So you use your voice to help others see the way where they might not be so willing to do so on their own or capable of doing on their own. You might be an intuitive reader or a healer of some kind. The King and Queen of Swords here, I see, are your parents. Either your parents or very like strong people of influence in your family unit. And the Temperance card here came to you and was like, hey, I'm hearing cousin or some sort of family member. Hey, I need help. I'm seeing this stuff over here. Everything is telling me to go this way. I don't know what the fuck to do. And the King and Queen of Swords here are holding me back, and they're telling me, no, don't fucking go that way because you're an idiot if you do so. And you're sitting here like, okay, like I understand how illogical it might seem for pile one to go do that, but is it though? Because for you, my lovely pile twos, I get that you're very whimsical. You might be the same sun sign as pile one. I'm getting, what fucking rules? Mercury rules over Virgo or Gemini. Either or. And if that, you don't have to be my lovely hummingbirds. I'm just saying that's the vibe that I'm getting. But I'm getting you guys could be the same sign. Lamed. I don't know what that means, but if you speak Arabic and you know what Lamed means, then, you know, cool, put it in the comments. Your obstacle, right, is that, like, you armed this person, this temperance individual, with the knowledge and valor to move forward and go do what they had to do. And you're here, right, seeing both sides of the situation, because you have the page here looking same way, and then you have the other one looking the other way, and you have that one looking the other way, and you're just like, fuck. Like, I'm conflicted, because if they do go for this and it ends up flopping, I told them to do it. That for you, babe, stems from like an insecurity of like your abilities. You're very talented, okay? You are really fucking good at reading. If you read tarot, you're really good at it. You have this natural gift for it, okay? And you have the capacity and ability to build forward and like do something amazing with it. Don't fucking doubt that for a second. But you have some people here in this little circle of family and friends mix that you guys got going on that, well, are dulling your shine and your finances. And one of them could be a really close relative or family member, especially someone of like darker complexion. That's not for everybody, or with like deep brown hair, shit like that. It's an obstacle because they are, whatever you are trusting this person with, they're running and they're telling everybody else. And with the Eight of Pentacles here, my whole throat, bro. My whole throat is like hurting right now. They're mixing up your words. They are mixing up your words, and you have two suitors involved in this. Two people, I'm not getting exes for both. I'm getting like, there's a person that really loves you in this, and then there's a person that's like just down a clown. Down for the ride. And they care about you, and they were building you up. For some of you, this was someone that was providing for you. For others, if it doesn't resonate. It could even be a family member, an older sibling for some, whatever, that was helping you out because they believe in what you're doing, okay? They believe in your soul purpose. They believe in your mission. They believe with their whole chest in your divine purpose of like, you're supposed to read, you're supposed to like help people and do all this stuff, and they want to keep helping you. But this person that's probably in bed with one of them, with your sibling, or if that resonates with your sibling, or y'all just really keeping it in the family, huh? Sorry. That's so fucked up. This brunette, this chick, right, got at this temperance person, was with this Knight of Pentacles, okay, turned the Knight of Pentacles world upside down, fucked them over, and now is like, ooh, let me go get at this temperance person. And you're just like, hey, wait, temperance person, they dated the, fuck, what'd I say, the Knight of Pentacles? They dated the Knight of Pentacles. You probably shouldn't do it. And they're like, you're supposed to be my friend. Why are you telling them? And you're like, because that's a bad idea. Like, don't do that. And then this person that's like, first off, they are head over heels for you, by the way. They are the Page of Cups. And not the blonde one. Not the blonde one. So it says joven rubio in Spanish, which means blonde young person. Whoever this person is, they're not blonde. I'm getting they're also probably brunette. But this person tried to get at them, couldn't do it. This brunette bitch couldn't do it because they saw through it and they were like, I don't like this. So they went and told them, the king and queen, your parents, and or, you know, higher ups in your family. Higher ups? The fuck kind of dynasty shit y'all got going on here? Oh my goodness. And they were like, okay, but this person is literally the bit of perfection that we need to be with the temperance card because it's going to make us more money. And they're good at, they basically know this person knows how to manipulate. Like, I don't want to say they're a man-eater, but they definitely know how to manipulate the situation of the relationships they end up in and get the best possible financial outcome for themselves. Which, I mean, like, not dogging it, that's not bad, but if it's being done with a malicious intent, which this person definitely gives me that vibe, that's not good. And they're very envious of you. Like, you guys might look similar to the point where, like, people might have called you sisters at once and all this stuff, and y'all bonded and all this cute shit. But for some fucking reason, my lovely pal twos, after every hangout with this fucking, like, she's a brown baddie. I'm not gonna say girl don't look fine. Y'all both some baddies. But you're always, like, really tired. And you feel like they're super fucking intense. And you're seeing them with this, like, scope of love, because you've probably known them for a really long time. And you're just like, why am I feeling this way about this person? Like, why am I feeling so down? Oh my god, it literally said 1313 on my fucking timer here. Look up 1313. Why am I feeling so down every time I'm around them? Why is it that, like, when I'm done being in their presence, done speaking to them, I don't feel good? There's this thing in, like, Hispanic culture. Some of you might be Hispanic, I don't know. Some of you might be Arabic or know Arabic, since I mentioned it in the beginning. But one of the things in, like, Hispanic culture is, like, la mirada la tienen fuerte, which is, like, you have very, like, there's certain people that have such an intense stare, an intense gaze, and, like, they're not properly aligned that, like, if they look at a baby, they can, like, put the evil eye unintentionally on the kid just because their stare is so hard. And you have, like I said, this very whimsical, pure, natured sense to you that, like, the reason why, and whether this person is doing it intentionally against you or not, they're placing bad vibes your way. Because they're envious of you. Because they see you and they're just like, I don't fucking get it. Why you? Why are you getting everything? Why are you doing everything? You and Pile 1 have very similar situations going on because you're involved in the same group of fucking people. But they have more like masculine energies that are hitting on them. You have more feminine energies that are hitting on y'all. And y'all just need to get the fuck out of this circle because they're pissing me off. And you probably have been isolating yourself because the Hermit card kept like popping up as I was shuffling. It never popped out, but aww, this person's moving towards you. They're coming in with this offer. This little baddie right here. They want to like be like, hey, so I know you've been like keeping to yourself and everything, but like that wood's good. Oh my god, 10 of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment for you. You probably like them too. You got a little crush, don't you? So cute. But they're cool with this person, which is also probably why you're scared of it, because you're like, god, I can't date my like relative's friend. That's weird. I mean, this bitch trying to date the whole squad, so it don't even matter. Sorry, that's not nice. I don't like them, okay? I just, ugh. Like, bruh, why are your energy so ugly? Why are we out here trying to control people like that? What you need to do moving forward, and we have the Queen of Wands here. You need to embrace yourself, embrace your decadence, embrace your abundance, embrace your creativity, embrace your spiritual path. And while unfortunately, yes, you do have chaos, which I'm equating to like, not, so this one is not in traditional tarot if I'm not mistaken, because I think there is a Tower card in this deck, but essentially it's like, it's a beautiful destruction. I don't know how to explain it. Like, think Phoenix rising from the flames, if you will. Some of you might be in or around the Phoenix area in Arizona. This doesn't fit for everyone, but you might be relocating soon or going somewhere just to like get away, because once you see, like, you're away enough, you're far away enough, you like see the chaos. You're probably going to visit this person because I feel like you're in the warmth and they're in the cold, or like the area that you, but words, what are words? You get what I'm saying? Like, one of you lives in a warmer climate year round than the other person, but when you're far away enough from this situation, from these people, they might also, some of them might be in the same area as like this person. Point is, my god, my head feels so jumbled right now. I literally, it was like, me estoy haciendo bolas, like, what is happening? Oh my god, you know, I picture you're literally like this in your sweater, just like curled up in your room, and you're just like, I fucking hate this, I hate all of this, oh my god, why did I even do this, why did I get involved, why am I doing this, why is the universe still sending me messages about these people, who's this bitch? The Empress from pile 1, who is this person, and like, why is this that? You're being asked to embrace the chaos. You're being asked to embrace your creativity, your divine path, because you are meant to do this. The reason why the universe is literally like putting a pause on your money right now, like, I feel like you're slight broke, which is weird for your family because that's not something that really happens to y'all. Nice. You're a prosperous ass baby. The reason why is because if you were out here thriving with all this money, this person would be tied to your fucking hip, because it's what they do. They are a very opportunistic person. They are a person that literally just be out here wilding. And with the Ace of Cups in reverse here, baby, change. It's time for a change. You cannot keep looking at these people, right, with this, oh, but like, I've known them, they love me. Well, they might, because, you know, they're like your parents or whatever. And even then, I mean, hey, there's situations where like parents are envious of their kids. Like, that sounds so fucked up and shitty, but it does happen. You know, when they see y'all living and thriving in ways that they couldn't, sometimes jealousy can strive from there, and it's sad that that's even a thing, but it happens. It's time for you to look out of the scope of love in this situation. See it for what it is. Work on your shit, work on your energy, work on your power, and really lean into it, because all of this with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's all in divine right timing. It's all meant to happen as it is evolving. Embrace it. Lean into the change. You have the Four of Cups here. You have the 10 of Pentacles here. You have the 9 of Wands. And you have the Knight of Wands. All in the upright. Everything is flowing. All this abundance is going to come in. You're just going to have to like really, really just like hold out, lean into this chaos, remove the rose-colored goggles that you have around these people, embrace the newness that's coming in, embrace yourself, embrace your power, because you deserve it. And this Knight is also related to you. This Knight of Wands, it may be a sibling. For like, if those of you that resonated that like your cousins with pile 1, then you're probably gonna miss this sibling, because like they don't live with you, and you're like, fuck, I'm gonna go visit them. And then that's when like you and pile 1 are like, hey, so has this been happening? And you're gonna start talking, and then fucking Empress is gonna roll in, and you're like, that's the one I've been seeing. Go. Right? Like, you're like, come on, this is why we're here. Lean into it, because everything that's coming from like you, and then being with this person that's coming in with the love offer here, with the Page of Cups here, they might be a water sign. That's not for everybody, but for some of you, they might be a water sign. Mystery card came out. Embrace the unknown. Dive into it. You might have issues with like going into situations without a full list and a plan of like back to back to back, but definitely embrace the mystery of it all, and it's gonna go well, because like, especially with that Four of Cups, like you've been like disassociating essentially. Embrace the unknown. Yeah, exposed. Time to come clean. It's all happening. It is all happening. And like, this person hasn't been exposed yet, but they're going to be. And you need to get out of the crossfire. Be your own witness. All right. What else do we need to know? What does my pile 2 need to know about the situation? How they should move forward. What do they need to do? And we are using the Cosmic Cat. Because who doesn't love a kitty cat? And you're like, bitch, I don't love a kitty cat down. What the cat do to you? You feel like this person's super sneaky. Yeah, truth in the reverse. You've had your doubts already, but you don't know how to refocus yourself. Have fun. Yes. Okay. So, you got mystery, embrace the unknown, focus in the reverse, eye on the prize. You have not been like centered, because I feel like whatever the fuck is going on, like this situation is not just simply impacting the Temperance person, it's also impacting obviously you, your family, your circle. Like, so much is happening, and this like this brown brunette person, right, is like not being exposed because they're really good at hiding the fucking truth. They are master manipulators. It's so harsh, universe, but they are master manipulators, and you're just out here like, what the fuck do I do? How do I move forward with this? Well, you have placed these boundaries of love around this person, and it's time to embrace the wildcat, embrace the bitchy side of yourself if possible, which you're like, I hate being like that. Time is going to require it for you to step outside your boundaries. You're afraid that she's going to record it. Tell her to go fuck herself, because, you know, sue the bitch. I don't know, but I don't like their energy. The time for relaxing, baby, it's here. Go away from this situation, from these people. Enjoy it. Check your prima donna at the door with the entitlement, and teacher, share your knowledge. What does the check your prima donna mean here? For you, what I'm getting, don't be so quick to think that, like, this person that you told the temperance to go for, right? And now you're like, you're probably digging up some shit about them, right? Just because certain people might come from a different, like, social background than you does not mean that they are not good enough to be around you. And you might be doing some healing around, like, your entitlements and your privileges and things like that, or like you've changed the way that you used to view things, is what I'm getting. But like, definitely when this person comes in offering you a cup of love, careful how you approach it as well. Not because you can't trust them, I'm not getting that vibe from them, but also, like, can you trust yourself? Are you sure you know how to nurture yourself? And make sure that, like, you're checking your vanity at the door. This person might differ from what you're used to, and that's okay. It's time to try something new. Now, we're gonna get some, like, little last messages here from the universe. I hear you. I hear you, God. They're telling me to use the Romance Angels Oracle deck. It came up for pile 1, which was not expected. We were not going to do this. This was not going to be a love reading, and yet here we are. And you love love. You absolutely love love. You love all that gushy, fucking adorable, like, romancy type of things. Embrace it. Just because this person's like, no, men have to be this to us, and they need to do this, and da-da-da-da-da, and all this shit, like, fuck that shit, okay? Religious factors are not an obstacle for you. They are also spiritual, is what I'm getting from that. You just have to give them the time of day. This is a past life relationship. You guys have been together in other lifetimes, and or it could be an ex, someone that you've already been involved with. Attraction. There is sufficient chemistry for this to go forward, because you need to get out of your head that you don't deserve love. You do. You deserve love exactly the way that you require. It's for you to thrive, and you guys are going to be magnetic with each other with the chemistry card here, okay? But like I said, you need to get to know each other, because it is safe for you to love. And in order to, like, help this move forward, so family, healing family issues, and finances and career came out next to each other, which tells me that yes, family is very involved in this whole money situation that's going on and affecting you. That needs to be over and done with. You have to move forward and really work on healing that, because they're fucking with your abundance, and nobody should have that much power. For some of you, if you are of the very wealthy, they might have cut you off, and you're, like, out on your own for the first time dealing with that. Help is coming soon. If that is the situation, help is coming soon. Yeah. You're going to receive justice in the situation. You're going to receive balance in the situation. God, spirit, angels, ancestors, divine beings, holy guides, what do my lovely pile twos need to know? What do my lovely pile twos need to know? Balanced. Yes, I thank you. This card came out that I was like, okay, if it comes out, and the deck kept dropping, and I'm like, okay, we'll pull it out. Yeah, we're using the Affirmation Purple Canyon deck, if anyone is interested in getting it. It's got on Amazon, but I call her Evangeline because she is just as beautiful as a magnolia in May. May. We are in May. Interesting. Some things are happening this month. Some big things are happening this month. You're going to have to work on keeping a good social work-life balance and really focus on, like, your shit. Strength and Food is a card that came out for pile 1. And you and pile 1 might be like, hey, we're gonna go eat some fucking food right now. And you're gonna blink and be like, that's that person over there. You need to go over there. Tell her to join us. Remain present. Make sure you're here. Like, I know, especially as like a very intuitive and spiritual person, it's so easy to get caught up in the 5D and all the other Ds and all the realms and all the shit, and you're just like, Wonderland is oftentimes a lot more fun than the than the 3D, but here we are nonetheless. All right. So I saw the lovable card when I was shuffling in reverse. Remember, my darling, you are lovable, okay? Just because you might have done some mistakes in the past does not mean that you are not, okay? You are a very lovable person. And if this person is making you doubt, like, your sufficiency, first off, I mentioned the sound in the file 1, but it was like, he's not the love of your life. He's literally just a guy. Hit him with your car. It's the same thing for you, but in the sense of, like, if this person is making you feel like you're lacking in some way, shape, or form, like, I'm hearing, like, they probably told you, like, you're not even good enough to be my fucking friend right now, or whatever. Like, you guys had, like, a bickering, like, bitch spat, is what I'm hearing. Fuck that. Friends, a friendship is a relationship. Just like any fucking romantic relationship, friendships also take work and time and effort. And if you guys are not mutually, right, pouring into each other's cups, just because you might not be at, like, the financial, what is the word that is, like, pouring into my head right now? Just because you're not in the same, like, financial standing anymore because of, like, you being cut off or whatever the situation is, that does not mean that this person then stops being your friend. Because, like, were you my friend because you were actually my friend, or you just wanted me for my money? I think that's one of the things that, for you and pile 1 right now, you guys are dealing with that. You're like, damn, you didn't give a fuck about me. It is okay. If you want to forgive this person, forgive this person. But it's okay to forgive someone and not allow them back into your life, okay? Because we got to make space for the new coming in. So you have balanced and forgiveness. The universe is saying to you, my darling, my relationships and myself are two separate entities. So when I am feeling poorly, this does not mean my relationships are struggling, and vice versa. The separation allows me a better sense of identity and a stronger bond with those closest to me. Forgiveness. I will grant myself the same forgiveness and understanding that I extend to my loved ones. Painful thoughts that hold guilt are simply memories and acknowledgement of growth. I am not the same person that I once was, and knowing this is glorious. That's right. New bonds and my critic. So what I'm getting, when also the check your entitlement thing, it was because of this, and this is definitely clarifying it. And I'll read to you my credit card, but essentially, when this new person comes in, that's coming into your life, because like, this is gonna be the temperance person's new love of their life, and this is gonna be your new bestie, and you're gonna look at this person like, you cannot seriously be this way. Like, they might, oh, that's cute, they might be a starseed, or are put on this earth to give birth to a starseed, probably with the temperance person. With the temperance person, universe said yeah. And you're gonna look at them because they don't judge. And that is the weirdest shit to you, because both of you are coming out of this very like judge-filled environment, like very judgmental, judge-filled. Some of y'all may be in law, family is in law, or like some law enforcement, or some form of like higher education where like they critique people. Some of them might be film critics. But you guys come from a very like judgment-filled background, and then like you meet this person and you're just like, what the fuck? How are you this way? Like, how are you listening to all this insanity? And you're just like, damn, that's chill. And they really are like, they're genuinely like, they don't have, I'm not gonna say they don't have a mean bone in their body, because like they can go full mama bear mode if someone they care about is like harmed or attacked or like whatever. Like they will be like, okay, oh, we don't like this person, bet what they do, right? Down for it. They are down. But they understand people. They understand people, and they understand people to the degree of like, they understand mistakes happen, shit goes on, but they definitely look at people with the scope of like, if you're looking to do better and like improve your life and do good by yourself and by others, then like, okay, you fucked up, that's fine, we all fuck up. Like, it all happens. And they are a very encouraging person. They are going to tell you to like stop being so harsh with yourself. They love you already. They're very intuitive. They've probably already seen you. You've probably already seen each other. And it's gonna be a little weird, because while you are very like soft and whimsical and like a tender cutie, like Pile 2, you are so adorable. Like, I literally, and you probably were like, I'm adorable. Yes, bitch, you're adorable. You are just like a rainbow of sunshine, and I don't know why I said a rainbow of sunshine, but basically you're golden. You are a beautiful, beautiful person, and you really need to start embracing that. As like, one of your obstacles was you listening to people that did not have your best. Like, they were very about the aesthetic, very about like what things looked like. They looked at surface level shit, and this person doesn't. And like, they do, they are a little shallow, which like you'll notice, but like they have their own reasons for it, and I'm sure they're gonna tell you all about it once y'all like, I'm seeing like girls' night type of shit. You guys are just gonna be out having fun. Some of you might get a little tipsy. This isn't for everyone. If you're sober, you know, they'll be very respectful of it. But you guys are just gonna sit there and you're gonna have girl talk and spill the beans about everything, and you're gonna look at them and be like, why are you like this? And they're gonna be like, well, do you want the Cliff Notes version, or you want the full freaking novel series of it? How much time do we have? It's very cute. It's a very like, you need this bond. And I also feel like to some degree you're both gonna kind of mentor each other. You're both kind of mentor each other, because like there's things that you know when it comes to like spirituality and stuff that you're gonna help them with, and like there's things that they know that they're gonna help you with, and not just spiritual, but like also just like people stuff. And they're just good vibes. I like them. They're cool. You're gonna complement each other very well. It's gonna be kind of scary because what Temperance person is gonna get from them of like, holy shit, this is my wish fulfillment, everything I've ever wanted. For you, it's gonna be similar in a more platonic sense. You're gonna be like, bro, this is literally what I was trying to get out of my friendships before. How is this happening now? For some of you, the Temperance person is a sibling. For others, it's a different form of relative. Anyway, new bonds, healthy relationships are forthcoming in my near future. When I least expect it, I will welcome new, flourishing people into my life. I manifest positive meetings, conversations, and introductions, and relinquish this control to the universe. My critic. I am my own critic. Though this is not innately a bad thing, I will strive to be kinder to myself and graciously accept my own constructive feedback. This will allow continued growth in all aspects of my life. Present and a yes and no in the reverse. One of the things that you need to work out because it came out in the reverse is on your boundaries. Okay, babe? Work on the boundaries. So, present. Time can be tricky. Staying in the moment means not lamenting about things that pass and not distressing about things to be. The past and future cannot be controlled. I can only control right here and right now. So I take peace in surrendering to the present. Also, it looks like a sun card, so go out there and get some sunshine. And you might be experiencing a lot of shit with like all the eclipses that have been partaking of recently. I cannot word. I feel like you're literally just, you feel so jumbled right now. Take a nap. Take a nap. Get some proper sleep, baby. Yes and no. I am always allowed to say the word no, even to people that I love. To say yes at all times may lead to exhaustion. Why can't I word? Oh my gosh. Exhaustion and mental fatigue. I can help others, but I must also help myself preserve my energy. And if you are an intuitive baddie, if you are a reader, you baby, listen to me. I need you. Okay, as a spiritual being, I need you to take care of your energy. Because the more exhausted you are, the more in limbo you are constantly. And the more susceptible you are to harm. Because the fact that like when we started, I had to like pause and like, because all of this, right? My eyes, all that shit was happening. I was like, yo, what the fuck, right? You need to work on your protection and work on your health. Because lack of sleep is not good for you. Ignore the fact that I'm drinking copious amounts of caffeine in the moment. But strength in food and the vessel. First off, ramen. Delicious. I want some ramen. Oh my god, no. You know what I want? And I don't know why I'm thinking about this. What I just literally tasted it in my mouth. Like if it was here right now and I was eating it. There's this place. What is it called now? I'm blanking out, of course. Fuck. I found it. It's it's a curry place. It's called Bright Walk. But yeah, maybe go get some curry with them. Be like, hey, so you know I gave you all those readings and I said I'm not gonna take payment for it. Feed me. Get some food out of it, honey. Food provides me with the strength to move through each day. I listen to my body and what it wants and needs, and those signals are ever changing. Feeding my body is a powerful connection with nature. The vessel, my talents, skills, hobbies, relationships, passions, and strengths are things that define me. My body is the vessel that contains these wonderful attributes, and to that I am grateful. Be grateful to your body for all that it allows you to do, especially when it comes to your abilities. That is why taking time to re-energize and protect yourself is super important. Adventurer, I am an adventurer. I am in an adventure. You're going on an adventure. Oh yeah. I am an adventurous person. I will focus on the journey rather than the destination. And open myself to new opportunities as they come. Who am I? Who are you, my lovely pile twos? I am who I want to be, and thoughts cannot label me as good or bad. What truly defines me is how I respond to these thoughts. I will greet passing thoughts with kindness and understanding. Some of you may, this is not for everyone, but some of you may suffer from mental health issues, especially with like depression, anxiety, things like that. So really focus on working on your mental and like honing skills necessary so that when you have these like fleeting thoughts, you can recognize it, acknowledge it, and let it keep going forward. There was this thing that I learned in like this trauma program I was a part of, and they basically said, Cara, lovely, lovely therapist, she was like, you know, whose voice is it? When a negative thought is popping into my head, whose voice is it that's saying this to me? And then acknowledge it and be like, okay, and keep it pushing. Also, what I'm getting from that one, from the Who Am I card, it's time to really like, just like pile one, it's time for you to tell people like, hey, you know what? This is what I want to do. This is who I am. And like, if you support me, cool, amazing. If you don't, suck it. Like, get the fuck away from me. Because just because you have known people for whatever amount of time, like, I understand like having people that like might not understand what it is that you do, but if they still support you anyways, cool. But if you have people that like don't know what it is you're doing, don't care to learn, don't care to support you, don't whatever, there's this fucking post that I saw a while ago on Facebook, and it was something along the lines of, look, there might keep going because there might be 10 strangers on the internet cheering you on in the ways that like people close to you don't. Just because someone is in your life does not mean that like different people for different seasons and different reasons is essentially the gist of that. Passions. Pursuing my hobbies and unique interests is not a waste of time. Confirmation. Is not a waste of time. My hobbies bring me pure inner joy, and my interests light up my spirit in fantastic ways. I dismiss societal pressure and simply allow myself to enjoy the things I like. Allow yourself to live, laugh, to live, to laugh, to love, to be happy, to be joyous, and live your passions. And live by doing what makes you happy. That's it for you today for your reading, my lovely pile twos. If this is where you're leaving me, les mando mucha paz, muchos besos, y les recuerdo que miren hacia la luna, sending you much peace, many kisses, and reminding you to always look up at the moon. I love you so much. If you are so inclined and you have the means to, go ahead and get your very own personalized reading with your lovely host Monroe, if you are so inclined. If not, spread the word. You know, a girl's trying to make a living off of this because I really want to help people. And you know, bills and shit exist, so yeah. Anyway, that's it for me for you today, my lovely hummingbirds. I will catch you on the next one. Stick around for pile 3 if you are so inclined. Go watch pile 1 if you are so inclined. But if not, I will catch you tomorrow. And if all you do is watch A Grain of Salt, then I will catch you next week. That's it. I love you, pile 2. Go out there and live your fucking life the way that you see fit, the way you are meant to, because you deserve it. Okay? And you deserve love. And drop them, because I want to drop kick. Whoever the fuck made you feel like you are not a fucking rainbow of sunshine and gold and glitter and happiness and joy and warmth and love, because you are. Okay? You wanting to Okay, so my last little tidbit here. Because I get that you're an intuitive person and you're a spiritual person and you might be a reader yourself and intuitive and all this stuff. I keep saying intuitive, intuitive, intuitive. Just because they don't understand it, just because this is a lot of work, okay? It takes time, it takes energy, it takes effort, and it helps people. And if that's what you want to do, you should be able to do it. So go ahead and do it. And if they don't want to be there for it, then good fucking riddance. Make the space necessary to allow who's supposed to be in your life moving forward. Confirmation. I love you, pile 2. That's it, okay? Have a good day, night, all of it. Go take a nap. I'm tired for you. Cleanse yourself first. Take a bath or a shower, whichever. Cleanse yourself first. Then go to sleep. Sleep with some amethyst if you have some. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I love you. Bye. Hello, my lovely hummingbirds. Hello, my lovely pile 3. How's it going, y'all? So, if you picked this gorgeous lighter here that depicts a sugar skull babe with a little sugar skull tat on her shoulder, some of you might be tatted Bettys, some of you are Mexicanas because of the sugar skull imagery there, but you know, it doesn't apply. Maybe you just love Mexican culture, or you're in love with the Hispanic, who knows? Some of you, not everybody prays to Santísima. It's only for some. But, as I mentioned for today's episode of A Grain of Salt, we are going to be covering blockages that you have and bridges that you need to burn and what's going on for this next phase of transformation that you're stepping into. Now, before I started shuffling when I was doing my intention and all that for this reading, alright, so we're gonna take them because what even was that? Why is this an obstacle? Okay. So, yeah, you already got a healthy set of cards that are like popping up for you, my lovely hummingbirds. But as I stated, what we will be covering. What is an obstacle? Why is it holding you back? And how you should move forward from it. So, overall, the vibe that I'm getting is like your head has been real focused on money, but not just money. You've also been dealing with some form of heartbreak, like healing from it, because whether that is employment wise, whether that is family, whether that is people, you're healing. And for a hot second there, you got yourself stuck into a perpetual state of healing. All right, what else can my lovely pile 3s do to move forward from this? You've been real closed off, haven't you, pile 3? Real closed off to matters of the heart. Yeah, what else can we... Oof, baby. So, if you resonated with either pile 1 or pile 2, or you were called to watch them, do so if you want. I did say, you know, in my head, I was like, you know, this is the Empress that was mentioned in pile 1. You are pile's 1 person. That if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, don't make it fit where it doesn't, okay? So your overall so far, we have 9 of Wands, 3 of Swords, and Knight of Pentacles as your obstacle. Reason for it, we have the Justice in reverse, 2 of Wands, the King of Swords. And if you're coming from pile 2 into pile 3, welcome. That King of Swords made all of this hurt right here. And then we have Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and 2 of Cups as what you should do to move forward. Okay. Oh, my lovely pile 3s. Okay, can we get one more for the obstacle card? What is... Okay, can we clarify what to do moving forward? Oh, also, I totally forgot to mention, my brain, Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle, which is a winter-themed, holiday, Christmas, Yule-themed Oracle deck. It's gifted to me by one of my besties, Ava Brain. And whenever I, like, use her, it's... Yes, my deck is a her. Whenever I use her, it's specifically because pile 3, you give me the sensation of, like, not you've given up, but definitely you have the sensation of, like, confusion. You feel a little lost. Like, you know that whatever this obstacle is something that is completely out of your control, and you've been trying really hard to go with the flow of it. But you kind of might have done exactly what the people placing this obstacle towards you wanted you to do. And I'll get into that in a second, but I definitely think you're the Empress to pile 1. Alright, gods. And mind you, this is all energetic, so divine feminine to divine masculine, but it does not necessarily specify gender. What should pile 3 do moving forward? Okay. What should pile 3 do moving forward? So I did see the 2 of Swords, and basically, I knew that card was going to pop out. So happy. With the 2 of Swords, it represents not seeing things for what they are, being blinded to the situation, all that good shit. Not being given all the information, not looking for all of the information. And I feel like that's definitely what happened here. But you're being asked to, like, move on and embrace life and love in the best way. Yeah. Let go of battles that do not revolve around you. Okay. We got a lot going on here, and we're gonna get into it. So just bear with me for a moment, my lovely pile 3. I mean, kind of confirms that you are pile 1's person. And honestly, pile 3, I love you. I know that nothing of what I'm about to tell you is remotely a surprise. You're kind of just sitting here like, all right, bitch, bring it on. I already know. Go ahead. What is it? Like, I've seen it all. Here's the thing. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. So, overall, your obstacle, my darling, is the fact that things were not happening at the pace that you wanted them to, and they did not happen when the universe said they would. One of the things that came out for pile 1 was winter. And when that card came out, when Winter Fairy came out and it was in the reverse, tidbit in case you didn't go to pile 1, it said how essentially the manifestations were blocked. And the fact that you have Seasons of the Witch as your oracle, you knew when your person was supposed to come in, and you felt when they chose not to. And you've been dealing with that heartbreak, because with the 9 of Wands there and the 5 of Pentacles underneath it, you're like, yes, this is my person, this is my choice, this is the success that has been guaranteed to me. And when they didn't come forward here, right? So, the first 2, right? When they didn't come forward, obviously, you went through a massive fucking heartbreak. Because whether they cut the cord or not, which, like, technically you can't cut the cord with a twin flame. You can, like... It would explain also why pile 1 is going through the bullshit that they're going through with their karma, because you can't cut the cord with a twin flame. Universe can rework them if you go to such a drastic degree, but essentially you still are going to end up involved in each other's lives. Anyway, Three of Hearts and the Hermit. After that happened, after you felt that pull, right? And I'm getting like, you probably felt the pull around March. For like, it was like a slow burn pull almost. And it got to the point where you blocked them out of the 5D. You were like, no, I need you to be here. And when you did that, they were like, well, I can't be there. And they chose what they chose. You went into recluse mode. You went to hermit mode. You went into how can I build up my money? But you didn't do it with your heart in the situation. You went, how can I build up my money because this is all I have fucking left? Which in turn dulled your shine and put you into like this heavy grind mode for a few months of just doing shit for the sake of doing it and keeping busy and trying to build up money, and the universe kept blocking it, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, you guaranteed me success with all of this, and the universe is like, yeah, I did. But are you doing it because you love it still, or are you doing it because it fills the void of this person not being here? As you saw, there are 5 cards underneath your obstacle. And I'm honestly taking these as part of your clarifiers. We're going to go into this story mode. You got the King and Queen of Swords. And instead of the King and Queen facing each other in this pile, they are facing towards you. And all your abundance. They are keeping a tight fucking eye on you. Now, that being said, and yes, not they're launching spells, but people are trying to essentially stop you from your abundance. When in your obstacles, when your person did what they did, and mind you, because the Knight of Pentacles is here, it means not that like your money isn't coming and your financial pursuits are not going to be abundant. No, it means they are. It's just taking time because you need to work on believing in yourself again and putting love and you back into everything that you do, because you are meant to do things through love, not necessity, because doing it because I need to, I have to is like a very lack-filled mindset. Now, with the Four of Wands and the Death card here, what this caused you to do, not only did it murder, and this sounds so dramatic, but not only did it murder the entire idea that you had built and believed of what the universe had created for you and your divine, it also murdered the notion of, am I really in love with this person? Or am I just feeding a delusion from a dream that I saw when I was not well and I needed some form of fucking hope? When I needed an anchor back into why I should be alive. While the universe might do things to surprise us, right? And it does what it does always through what needs to happen for our growth, for our abundance, for our prosperity to move forward. The reason that this had to happen in the way that it did was because you stopped focusing on your soul mission and you focused solely on them in regards to your mission. They became the sole focus of everything you're supposed to be doing, and you got into your headspace of like, okay, yes, but I'm supposed to do it when they're here. Okay, yes, but they should be here already. Okay, yes, but this. And the universe was sending you all these messages of everything that was happening with them because they were like, baby, they're not coming in yet. And if you keep stopping yourself and holding back, waiting for this person to swoop on in, you're going to be waiting for the rest of your fucking life. And however many lifetimes it takes them to get it together, to be able to be the person they're supposed to for when they come to you. Because you've done the work, pile 3. You have done the work on overtime, okay? You have ascended so quickly in such a like short amount of time is what I'm getting, That, like, honestly, the person you are today, sitting here watching this YouTube video, which, thank you, by the way, is not the same person that was sitting there a year ago, 2 years ago, hell, not even 6 months ago. Is it because we got a whole lot of planetary shit going on? Yeah, sure, that too. But you have been really pushing yourself to the brink to heal because you want to do this so bad and you want to prosper so fucking badly. And the universe basically took your person and was like, fine, you want to cut the cord? Fine, go ahead. Cut it. Deal with your fucking karma. Because I'm not going to let you near pile 3 after you do this so easily. Because pile 3, while they were stubborn, and mind you, you are stubborn. You little rebel child, you are so stubborn, I love you. And they were like, you know, pile 3 was stubborn. But eventually they got it. And relatively quickly they got it, and they did what they had to keep moving forward, which caused you to rescind them as a choice. You saw no justice being granted to you in this situation, and which I feel like I've had the justice card as your person before. And the one where I'm dressed as like a little Red Riding Hood. I'm not sure, but maybe. Anyway, you chose to walk away from them. You chose to walk away from those battles because you were like, I can't do this. And not because you gave up on your twin, but you gave up on not being given the respect, love, and attention, and just overall loyalty that you deserve when it comes to this relationship. You took a good hard look and you were like, no, I deserve to be chosen. I deserve someone that chooses me every day. I deserve to be with someone that's actually physically there. Not just keeps claiming in the 5D that they'll show up one day. And I deserve to choose me and my life purpose and everything that I want to do. And so that caused them to feel a pull away from you. And it's what's bringing on all this chaos. And this lovely King and Queen of Swords here, with the Four of Swords here, we're doing everything in their power to, which your person was described as the Temperance card in pile 2. They did everything in their power. Oh, and they do not want me to say this because I am hurting right now. But fuck that, because you deserve to know the truth. This could be their parents, your person's parents, or relatives with like very high influence over their life choices. They did everything in their power to shit on your name, to make you look like crap, to paint this notion to anyone that would listen that you ain't shit. And that you're worthless and not deserving of pile 1. Which, pile 1 is fucking lucky if you even breathe their way. Okay, pile 3? Just saying. And not everybody, but for some people, they did hire people to do work on you. And you figured it out. You did what you had to. And now they are suffering the consequences because God, Father Almighty, whomsoever you believe in, was like, you're messing with my pile 3? My pile 3 that is meant to breed star seeds? My pile 3 that is meant to do some world-changing shit? That's who you think you're messing with? Oh, absolutely not. No. And while your person, I just want you to know, because I know you still love them. It's a twin flame thing. That love's never gonna go away, baby. It just matures and grows, is essentially what happens. They're gonna be okay. They will succeed in overcoming their issues. They will be triumphant, and they will succeed in reaching out to you. It is up to you what you decide to do with this. We're gonna get into why I'm saying this in a second, but oh my god. Hurting over here right now. Now, we have a King of Cups that's coming in, but not towards you. They're just involved in this. We have another High Priestess, which is pile 2, that is meant to be with the King of Cups. And they are part of, essentially, the conspirators here to release all the secrets of this family, and their plot against you is essentially, and you're probably sitting here like, bitch, I don't do anything to anybody, I stay at home, I stay in my lane, blah blah blah. Well, that's not entirely true, babe. You are very well known. A lot of people have their eye on you. You might create content, you might be well known, you might have some type of influence that these people do not like for you to have, especially because you are a being of light, is essentially what I'm getting. And not just that, but if you did reach out to your person, to whom the universe showed you is your person, and you received no response, these two individuals, this High Priestess and this King of Cups, are gonna come forward and tell you what the fuck that was about. They are gonna spill the tea on what happened. And when that happens, your person's gonna want to come in and be like, hey, I have all this triumph, but like, I don't know if you see the person is like kind of looking away, right, from this temperance, and they're like, yes, but I am triumphant on my own, goodbye. Your choice. It is up to you. Are you guys still gonna have to do shit this lifetime together? Yeah. You're meant to fulfill a destiny with one another. Whether you are romantically involved or not is your choice. But they're gonna come in and they're gonna tell you, and it might happen either they're coming from out of town or you're going out of town and you run into them, or one of the two. But when this happens, you need to keep real quiet. Real quiet, real level-headed. You can't tell anybody. I know you usually tell your tribe. I know you have, your confidants, your people that you love, and while you love them and they love you and all this stuff, this is going to be something that you are gonna have to and throw away the fucking key, because it is intense. It's a heavy thing. Okay? And when you reached out to your person, they saw it. People saw it. Not particularly them per se, but they were informed of it by whomever the brown brunette chick is from pile 2 that's like being rude to pile 2. They told them, and that caused chaos for the temperance person. That put them in a whirlwind of shit, and they kind of hated you for it. And it wasn't a hate of like, I hate you, I can't believe you, don't you know what the fuck this would do to me and all this stuff, because I know technically you don't, right? Because to you they're just your person. But for them in that moment, they were upset that they couldn't simply just tell you what was happening and what was going on. What the universe is asking for you to do, my lovely hummingbird, is you gotta believe in your magic. work on your throat chakra. Because my throat hurts. And the reason I said that the choice is yours of you taking your twin back or not is because not only were you up and frustrated with them, so was the universe. So was the universe. The universe said, okay, that's what you want to do, pile one? Okay. We got something for that ass. We're going to bring pile 3, their soulmate. And their soulmate is the King of Pentacles. And they are bountiful and abundant. Oh my god, I'm getting like so much like equal, like fucking hiccups and heartburn right now. Confirmations all around. And they are very well endowed for some, for others, it don't matter, okay? They know exactly what they're doing. But what you're being asked to do, these are just your little clarifiers, okay? You're being asked to do, for your Ace of Pentacles, the way that your money and prosperity and abundance is going to come in is by working on your magic. For some of you, you do what I do, and you're an intuitive reader, you are a spiritual coach, you are an oracle reader, you are a healer of some way, shape, or form. You might be in the arts because the arts are a healing thing. For some of you, you may be medical professionals. Whatever it is that your soul is calling for you to do, you need to do it. Because that's the only fucking thing that's going to lead to your abundance and for things to flow in the way that they're supposed to. If not, you're going to stagnate for a little bit. And you're saying, hell no. And then I almost said snap for a second there. So I clipped it because I just like, my whole brain went into like major pause mode. But there is no need for you to snap. You simply have to, as hard as it might be for you right now, to believe the divine, that this abundance is coming. This abundance is here. You have to, because it is. And it is going to be absolutely beautiful no matter what or who it is you choose to move forward with. And if you're coming here from pile 1, I'm sorry, pile 1, I love you, but damn, bruh. Don't go pissing off the divine. Like, what the hell? Anyway, with the 3 little sparkles of wheels of gold right here, you're gonna have 3 very big opportunities that are lining up for you in regards to your skills, talents, and abilities. And you need to take them. You need to say yes. For some of you, it's more than 3, but you need to say yes. You need to pay a lot of attention and do your research, of course, and like really look at things, but it's gonna propel you forward big time. And one of these opportunities is coming with the King of Pentacles. And you are going to have to be very vulnerable. With the Strength card here in reverse, you're going to have to be real vulnerable, real honest with this King of Pentacles, because you're going to find out real soon that Mr. King of Pentacles here might be related to Mr. King of Wands here, who's pile 1. And they might be older than them. I'm getting uncle vibes. I'm getting... You know, they are your soulmate. And I know it's one hell of a... Jeez, universe. Come on now. But the universe had to make sure that your soulmate was someone that was still close, sufficiently close to pile 1 so that you and pile 1 can still fulfill the mission you're supposed to together in life. I know. Fucked up. But universe was like, sorry, pile 1, suffer. Because divine does not play about your pile 3. I don't know who you are, pile 3. I don't know what makes up your soul, but you are very, very important when it comes to the spiritual aspect of things. You are a very important person. You are a very important being. So the divine does not mess about. You are pile 1's gift in this lifetime. And I take it that this wasn't the only lifetime that they fucked up in. And the universe was like, enough. So they're giving them one more shot. But if they don't come in before this King of Pentacles, you're going for the King of Pentacles. I'm not... At the end of the day, it's your choice, but that's what I'm saying. And the King of Pentacles is not going to play, okay? Because with the Page of Cups here and the Fool, what you're being asked to do is reassess the way that you view love. Because when this King of Pentacles comes in happy and worry-free with this cup of love here, and you're over here like, but the King of Wands, no, these are not your battles. These are not your battles. This was literally that. And the universe was like, look, here it is for you. I'm literally handing it to you. And they were like, no, I'm looking at those 3 cups right there because that's my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and fucking the weekend I'm out here on demon time. And universe is like, bro, please, it's literally my gift to you. No, I can't because they scare me. Yes, my love, they were also intimidated by you. And I know it sounds like such a fucking broken record of like, how are all these people so into me but so scared of me? Great fucking question. When I figure out the answer to that, I will let you know. But honestly, well, okay. The reason for it is your light is so powerful. What you're meant to do is so big that when you as a divine walk into other people's lives, chaos might happen and their lives might seem to essentially fall apart. Because you bring forward light, not just to all the pretty shit of life, but also to people's demons. To the dark aspects, to the shadow sides. And not everyone can handle that. You are the Queen of Pentacles to this King of Pentacles, and while he might not be your Emperor, I did a different reading where I was like, oh, you are the Emperor to her Empress. Even if he might not be your twin, might not be your divine, he is still a soulmate, and he is still a divine counterpart of sorts. And you are guaranteed happiness and abundance and prosperity with him. Even if, you know, he's not your emperor, right? He's being given to you because you worked on your shit. Okay? You worked on your heart. You worked on yourself and your emotions and healing and building you up and really trusting the universe and the intuition and the messages that it was providing you. And they're like, okay, here's this cup. It's up to you what you decide. Regardless of who you choose, right? Even though one might take a little more work than the other. I'm not gonna lie to you about that. It might. Whomever it is that you decide to be with, not mate. Oh my gosh. Whoever you decide to be with, baby, it's the right choice. Alright, God, Spirit, Angels, Ancestors, Divine Beings, guys. What does my pile 3 need to know about this situation? What do they need to know about this obstacle? What do they need to know about the 2 options coming in? Can we do... Can we know something? Give me some answers, universe. What do my lovely pile threes need to know about this situation? Jeez. Okay. Yep, clarifiers all around. So I did say in another reading, I was like, oh, maybe you're 35 and the number on this card, Squirrel Medicine, is the number 35. So for my lovely pile threes, either you are pile one or you are the King of Pentacles coming in. Regardless, hi my kings, what's up? I love you. Also, I feel like my mouth is like drooling this entire reading. And pile three, that is because you are a sexy bitch, and the things that both of these people want to do to you, whether it is male or female, but I'm just getting energies, so your divine masculines, plural. Lucky you, bitch. And you're like, bitch, lucky me. Lucky me? I have to make this choice. How is that lucky? Oh, I just heard fucking, you know, Lucky by Britney Spears. She's so lucky, she's a star, but she cries in the lonely. Oh no. If there's something missing in my life, then why do these dudes go bad? I mean, if there's nothing missing in my life, you feel like there's something missing in your life, baby. Okay, so we got Squirrel Medicine and we have Snow, 35 and 33. 33 is a master number. It is my favorite number. It is the chemical number for arsenic. And 35 reduces to 8, which transformation. Now, for your overall messages, you have Squirrel Medicine, which he just squirrel. He's got squirrels in his pants. Anyway. Pitter patter plan ahead. Keep silent your path's desire. No eyes or ears shall see you coming. A well-deserved reveal. I'm thinking that's King of Pentacles coming in. He's like, you know what? I'm not even involved in this situation. Let's make my guest appearance. You and King of Pentacles might not know each other, but when you meet, it's going to be, if you haven't already, it's going to be like, holy shit. Where have you been all my life? Type of vibe. Oh, so cute. I love that for you. And Snow, there is beauty in the divine that settles on thy flesh, a magical enchantment bestowed in purity. As I stated, this person is very peaceful, very well established, very separated from all the bullshit. They might be related to Pile 2, as in, like, they might be their sibling. Or, yeah, probably sibling that at a point may have provided for them, or will soon, or was. However that resonates. But they, essentially, they're coming towards Pile 1, right? Because Pile 1's like, I need professional help, right? I need advice. I need someone wiser from me that's probably already dealt with all this familial chaos and bullshit. And so they're the cool uncle, they're the chill uncle, they're the ones that are like separated from the family and doing their own fucking thing because they were like, over here is chaos and drama and I have no time for it. I have things to do, right? A king, we love it. Whether uncle or auntie, whichever it is, but divine masculine vibes. And they're coming to town. They're I'm sorry, I said that and I just saw like the King and Queen of Swords just like glare into my soul, and I'm like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Pile 3 needs to know the truth. Get away from me. So the way that I see it, right, is this person. And with Squirrel, I don't know why. Not that they're gonna be fluffy. Like, they're not gonna be like super hairy, like that's not what I mean. You're into it, hey, but they're very like warm people. For some of them, not everybody, they are very melanated. For others, they don't live stateside often, and if they do, it's usually in warmer areas, which is why you've probably never run into them before, because you're like, and you and Pile 1 live in a colder climate, is what I'm getting. But I see that they're coming. Crone is judging me right now. You got the Crone card, we'll get into it. She's like, you really gonna tell them, aren't you? Yes, I am, because Pile 3 deserves to know the truth, and you know it as well as I. Anyway, they're coming in. They're gonna come in to like bring clarity to Pile 1, because Pile 1 already asked for help from the other sibling of this King of Pentacles. A King of Wands is what I got for that energy. Very creative person. You're gonna get along very well with them, but they could only do so much. And when they saw Pile 1 wasn't listening, they were like, I don't have patience for this. You called the wrong sibling. I'm not the one. So they went ahead about their motherfucking day. When this King of Pentacles comes in, set the stage. I see you finally out in the world, because you were like, you know, it's finally getting nice. I probably shouldn't be a complete hermit. Let me go outside. Let me go get some caffeine in my body, right? And you go and you're chilling, and then they walk in and they see Pile 3 sitting there minding see Pile 3 there minding their own business, and King of Pentacles is like, why do I know this person? And they haven't even seen a picture of you from Pile 1. Has the universe slowly been throwing your shit at them, and somehow they've seen you? Snippets. Do they know that you are person? Absolutely not. King of Pentacles. You will remember none of this by the time that you run into them. Cool? Thanks. Anyway. They see you, strike up a conversation. It's beautiful. You fall in love, and then boom, I don't know how many weeks or months later, you find out, holy shit, they're related. And then, well, that's when the choice comes in. The King of Pentacles will understand either way that you go. Pile 1 will have no choice but to. Either way you go. Okay? Because the universe got tired. Mistletoe! Which when it popped out, I looked at it and I was like, of course. You're gonna be out here swapping spit, baby. I'm sorry. So, and other things. What dreams may come from the borrowing of ivy held tight within the womb, a calling in of sorts, a spell from above. Holy holly. So, and also master number 22 on here as well. A whole lot of mastering, baby. You might be a master in the bedroom, okay? You might have that gawk 9000. You might jeez. Regardless of which one it is, they're gonna want to put a baby in you. So please use protection. Please be careful. If you cannot biologically procreate for whatever health reasons, they're still gonna want to finish on or inside of you. So please use protection, be careful, get yourself Sessa, do all that necessary shit before partaking in sexy things. With the crone here, number 8, yeah, you see her stare? Intense. The crone is, I'm getting a grandmother figure. So it can be Pile 1's grandmother. It can be because King of Pentacles is uncle. It could be his mother. But they have their eye on the situation and are watching everybody. They're watching everybody's actions, okay? They're looking like, this is not the family I raised. What is happening? And they like you, Pile 3. They're looking at you and they're like, I'm intrigued. I want to see this play out. Regardless, I know it's going to be good, but I want to see this play out. And they will advise you. They will give you, if you ask of it, right? If you ask them for guidance, they will provide it. Also, for any of you that have grandmother figures, elders that have passed on from Earth, they do say that they are there for any advice that you need in this situation. Just simply ask them. But don't overdo it with like asking them what you should have for breakfast and nonsense like that. You are an adult. Start acting like it. Oh my god. Also, slightly like shots fired at me. That's cool. Thanks, Grandma. Anyway. Corone, thy wisdom befriends the honor in which weaves within blood, a harrowing call from the depths of your sacredness. Also, sacredness, sacral, work on aligning yourself because there's a whole lot going on right now. And with the crone there as well, keep honing on your craft, keep honing into your abilities, your skill set. I feel like this King of Pentacles, if you do not move romantically towards them, they are going to be a mentor of sorts and are going to come with a buttload of fucking resources for you. Use them wisely and be careful that you're not like... I feel like you just get really excited, pile 3. And you kind of like hablas de más. Like you'll say a little more than you should at times. I know you're working on it and that's okay. I know you're working on it. But when this King of Pentacles comes in, like you ain't gonna be able to tell anybody. Like not even your best friends, anybody. Nobody's gonna be able to find out about this. Besides you and this King of Pentacles. Because if I'm getting that pile 1 and 2 already well off, King of Pentacles is like, y'all ready to be a house spouse? Like, you are going to be wide and dined, pampered, and taken care of to the nines. But because they are very respected and recognized and have such an overflow of abundance, you're gonna have to keep it real tight-lipped because, well, it's a different world that you've never stepped into before, and you're going to have to really keep yourself centered, keep yourself prepared, as well as like have some very serious discussions, because like pile 1 is closer to you in age than the King of Pentacles is. Which means that, like, you and pile 1 still have some time to, like, figure shit out. Which, like, if you are around my age and you're hitting 30, or you're in your 30s and you're like, bitch, I have, what time, right? You have time. Okay. Chill out, first off. Secondly, you have a little more time in the sense of, like, you're still working towards your abundance and you're still figuring it out. You haven't started living in your most abundant and prosperous timeline yet, while the King of Pentacles already is. So when they're coming in all established and ready, and then the universe is like, this is your bone that we're throwing you, this is the gift you said you wanted, not only are they going to check every single box, because they are, they're going to kind of expect you to understand, like, hey, this is the way that I operate because life is this for me and all this stuff. So just, you're gonna have to keep this real to the chest. Like I don't know if you guys have heard of like soft launching and hard launching, but you're essentially gonna be the one that gets soft launched to some degree. Like you're gonna soft launch them, but it's definitely them like tiptoeing how they let you into their world, not because they don't trust you or think it's not going to go anywhere, but because like they're like, I gotta be careful, because if I'm gonna do this with pile 3, then it has to be real. It has to be forever, essentially. With chills, number 5, also a number about change. About you might be life path number 5. I don't know why I just heard Mambo number 5 and then trumpets. Trumpets, sign of success and glory. Anyway. Upon my flesh, within thy bones, quivers a crawling frozen in numbness. Shall I ignore, or shall I bestow it? A frozen knowing looks back at thy soul. With that, I'm getting that, like, whenever you feel chills down your spine, whenever you think of, like, because you've probably, since I said you are very intuitive, you've probably thought about this person already. About this King of Pentacles, and every time you do, you end up getting body chills. That's because as you're thinking of them, they're thinking of you. Or if you're randomly getting chills, it's because they're thinking of you. Because your body also, your soul, recognizes them as a soulmate and feels it, and it's like, come get me, Zeddy. I can't wait in pile 3 for you to get some. I'm gonna be so happy when you do. Let me know in the comments when you do, be like, hey, we did it, it happened. You know, after the hard launch happens, then let me know. Telling stories. What words so tender can be spoken so bravely unless they are true from the truest of words? Again, with this, whomsoever it is that you decide on, you're going to have to be very open and honest with, because with both of them, the only way to move forward, my loves, my lovely hummingbirds, is going to be with the truth of all of it. And boy, oh boy, is that terrifying. And the Mother Mary, number 23, into the arms of a mothering embrace swells a wisdom full of grace. In thy bosom, where she whispers, sleeps the eye of winter. Your pile 1's mother, very involved in the situation, whether they are helping the situation or being a detriment to it. Their opinion really matters to pile 1. So while, if say, regardless, I feel like you're gonna have to meet this woman. That was very intense feeling of like, what the fuck? You're gonna have to meet this person, this woman, and their mother. She might be... She might be pile 2's sister. She might be pile 2's aunt, or she might be King of Pentacles. No, she's definitely King of Pentacles' sister. My incense went out and I don't feel like lighting another stick, so we're just gonna use Palo Santo for now. We have storm in the reverse, as within and so without. There are storms coming, a change without doubt. Cold moon. Take with thy the dreariest of moments, release me for their tongue and nourish me with light. And ceremony. I call upon those heralds of winter, dimming light for better sight. Hear thy praise spilling from thy lips, a spell I'll cast for thy spirits in me. Your time to fight is done. These battles that your person has been fighting are not for you to fight. They're not for you to pursue. They're not for you to engage with. You are meant to move forward in prosperity, happiness, joy, abundance, all the good stuff, because you did the work. And the universe says the choice is yours on whomst you choose, because regardless, it's going to be beautiful and everything it should be. But while each relationship is going to have its own set of difficulties and rules, apparently, because I almost said rules and difficulties, If you find yourself fighting, pull back and ask why. And I don't mean just your person, I mean fighting yourself, fighting your morale, your ideals, all this good shit that defines you and makes you who you are. If you find yourself doing that, you're gonna have to pull back and be like, all right, that doesn't vibe with me. Why am I in such a combative state? And assess the situation. We have, honestly, pile 3, I love you, but you are the longest. You are the longest read, and that's okay. Doing whatever messages it is you need. I rhymed. Up next, we are using our Romance Angels Oracle cards just to get some, you know, messages in here, since apparently we're talking about love again. And not that I mean to sound bitter about it or anything, but I don't know how we keep ending up on this topic of conversation. Even when I'm out here like, we're gonna talk about finance, and then the universe is like, twin flame. And I'm like, what? No. Please. They just want to be in their bag. I just want to be in my bag. They're like, psst. Twin flame. Even now, I'm just like, huh. Apparently, what you need to release is your expectations, my love. How this journey of life is going to look for you. Can we get 2 more cards, please? So far you have release your ex in the reverse, flirt, getting to know each other, calling in your soulmate, separation in the reverse, and yes, I showed it to you because I knew you wouldn't believe me. You deserve love and worth waiting for. With calling in your soulmate, at first, you know, I could tell you that this is your divine, your twin flame. But I think now where you're at, my lovely pile 3s, and this isn't for everyone, for some of you, yes, you're like, you know what? Yeah, fuck it, I'll take them. Right? We're supposed to be together, we're supposed to do this, we're gonna do this. For some of you, it's when whomever comes in, and you choose whomever it is you choose, you will realize why it never worked with anybody else, as cheesy as it sounds. You deserve love, okay? You are going to be very flirty, which, get it, summer is around the motherfucking corner, and you're going to get to know each other very well. You do deserve love. It is worth waiting for. You're going to get your back blown out. With the calling in your soulmate, because like, do you see her? She's like, I think you have a lot of fun and a lot of flirtiness and a lot of joy headed your way, pile 3. It is safe for you to express your love with this person, and with the King of Pentacles, with your not Knight of Pentacles, that's so funny. Spirit has no shame. They're so over your twin right now. But with that being said, don't jump into things out of spite. Don't jump into things out of fury or frustration or exhaustion of like the journey itself. Do it because you actually want to, and I feel like that's a message, but not just for your romantic stuff, also just a general message for you. You have to really start working from your heart space again, because that is when you are your most abundant and your most prosperous, and that is when you thrive and shine, babe. So definitely work from that and work on recharging. You need a whole lot of recharge. you are anything like me, human design, I am a projector. Which is some shit. When I read it, I was like, yeah, that's fine. Makes sense. You require a lot of recharge. A lot of, like, really spending time recovering. And if you are a very intuitive person, if you are a healer, then double it. We are using the affirmation Purple Canyon deck. Her name is Evangeline. Say hi, Evangeline. And she's just as beautiful as Magnolia in May. Gives the most honest and earnest and loving advice that I think you need to hear right now. So, God, spirit, angels, ancestors, divine beings, all guides, universe. What does my pile 3 need to know about the situation, about their obstacles? Bridges need to be burned. Bridges have been burned already. You're done. You're over it. You've moved on. So what do they need to know? Can we get one more, Spirit? Can we get one more, please? Can we get one more? Can we get one more card? What is my pile 3? What do my pile 3 need to know? So your overall message that we have here is unexpected growth. The card reads as follows. I will remember. Perfection is impossible. Mistakes are inevitable and do not cause evil in my life. Failures are how I learn, grow, and manifest my best self. I will embrace my perceived missteps with open arms and welcome the experience into my life. I think you think that you giving up on your person was a mistake because that means that you're giving the King and Queen of Swords the satisfaction, but you deserve the satisfaction of feeling true love. And maybe this is just me being petty. But like, imagine they're like, oh my god, pile 3 is trying to go after our nephew. And then, like, King of Pentacles shows up, and then you end up with King of Pentacles at the family dinner, and you're just like, was good. And you're just like, yeah, call me auntie, bitches. I ain't shit for that, but my petty nonsense aside. No man caso, don't be like me, be better than me, padre. Not saying I'm in that situation, I'm just saying. Do things in love and kindness, okay? That's what the universe is saying. Take your fucking lick back. Anyway. Beauty is the next one. And personally, I love tulips. They are my favorite fucking flower. Beauty. So, I read that other card real easy, real smooth, and my contacts right now are like blank. You are having issues seeing yourself as like... I heard conventionally pretty. First off, you are fucking gorgeous, pile 3, okay? How do you know this? Monroe, you haven't even seen me. Bitch, I see your soul, I see your spirit, I see your guides, I see all that matters in life when it comes to you. And you, my gorgeous, gorgeous pile 3s, you are fucking beautiful, okay? Get that negativity out of your head. Aggressively shakes Palo Santo at you. Beauty. Seeking approval or gazes from others is not importante. Okay? It's not important. I seek to define myself in full, and not just by my appearance. My beauty is most prominent when I'm living a carefree and happy life, unconcerned with others' approval. The fact that I said what I said and then I read the card tells me that that's what you need to do, babe. Okay, you need to really just love on you, you know, embrace yourself for everything that you are. Acknowledge everything that you're not, accept it, and move forward and continue being the amazing, fucking awesome, talented, divine being that you are. And when your person comes in, whomsoever you choose, you being who you are is going to be the driving force that's going to propel them forward into being more of who they are and leading to this incredible abundance. Up next, we have the water cycle. Some of you might be water signs, which is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Cleanse yourself in water if you feel so inclined to do so. Go take a dip in the ocean. Go take a dip in the lake. Go run your bath water. Go stand under the shower and just imagine all the grossness and all the toxicity and all the bullshit just dissipating from you, okay? Water cycle. Like the earth, I am made of water, flowing through my veins, just like the rain that falls down only to be carried back up. My body, too, is a cycle. Every sip revitalizes me and brings me a sense of gratefulness. Part 3. So when I said every sip, I pictured some 18 plus things going on. And me being the horny little bastard that I am myself. If they have a brother, be like, hey Monroe, I got you. Come get him. Because that looked like fun. But anyway. Oh, crazy. Your last and final card is soulmates. Oh yeah. Soulmates. Soulmates do not simply exist. They are created through hard work, determination, and love. I find great comfort in this. I am not a statistic, but a garden that blooms and grows with another. I allow the universe to open my heart to this exciting future. Accept your love, accept your future, accept the good things are coming for you. Bloom and grow. I feel like I said that in a different fucking reading. But that's it. There you are, my lovely, lovely hummingbirds. That is your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it brought the peace and clarity and hope and joy and confirmations that you needed, because as I stated, you are very intuitive. And I don't think anything I said really surprised you at this point. But I hope it helped. I hope it brings so much joy. I hope it brings a little bit more, I guess, closure to the situation that you made the right decision. You made the right call, and the universe is not going to punish you for it. They are seeking to reward you for whichever choice you end up making, okay? So, I love you. That is it for me for today, my lovely pile threes. As always, les mando mucha paz, muchos besos, y les recuerdo que miren hacia la luna, sending you much peace, many kisses, and reminding you to always look up at the moon. I love you all so much. Follow me on all my handles. Go ahead and see, confirmation, you need to follow me on all my handles. And get a reading personalized from yours truly to you, from my Calendly if you are so inclined. And overall, just keep doing what you're doing, pile 3. The universe says you're doing the right thing. following your heart, especially. So keep doing that and everything will be okay. Okay. Pile 1 and pile 2, if you stuck around this long, thank you for sticking around this long. I am very appreciative of it. Also, you know, I hope everything clears up for y'all. Anyways, that's it for me, for you today, my lovely hummingbirds. I love y'all so much, and I will catch y'all on the next one. If not tomorrow, next week for the next A Grain of Salt. And okay, that's it. I love you. Bye.